Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our usual daily PC with me. Though incremental, I would like to share with you developments. Firstly, the fact that the search and rescue is our main focus. And I just received a delegation from China based on my conversation with the Chinese leadership last night. And very short notice, they have been here and cooperating very closely on three aspects. One is the search and rescue. Secondly, on identifying those that traveled on the false passports, helping us with the other intelligence agencies that we are working with. And finally, dealing with the families of the passengers. They'll be here for quite some time, and basically the response from neighboring countries and also international agencies have been overwhelming. Coordinating this have not been easy, but I'm very happy to report that things are moving very, very fast. And let us pray that we get some more positive results in the near future. But at the same time, I would like to make a plea, especially to the media and the public at large, not to spread and disseminate unverified and false news for two reasons. One, because it affects our exercise of search and rescue. Because unverified news or false news will distract us from work at hand. And secondly, to be fair to the families who are hoping against hope, I do not want them to receive news that are irresponsible, news that have not been verified, and were still false information. That is a plea on behalf of the family, and it is a plea on behalf of those involved in the operations. Finally, I'd like to state again that we have nothing to hide. These constant PCs that we are giving is really to update whatever developments that we have, though incremental. But I believe that it is important for me to keep you guys informed. Any questions?
Can you confirm that because the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam has requested Malaysia Malaysia has requested the Civil Aviation Authority of Vietnam to look at what object that seems to be a lifeboat 140 km north southwest of Tochu Island, and this was apparently spotted by Singapore.
Yes, there was a report today we just received that an aircraft sees something like an inverted life raft. So we are contacting our counterpart. We are sending ships there to verify the object, the parts. At the moment, we have not received any report on the matter. So we are still waiting for the report.
Sir, when you said that you were coordinating, of NHK, you said that when you were coordinating with the Chinese delegation on possibly identifying those who used false passports. Does this mean to say that they are Chinese?
No.
Next.
Yes. Satu. Yang pakai t-shirt blok.
Ada laporan daripada Area Metro berkenaan perbincangan dan pertemuan dengan China pagi tadi. Ada tak perbincangkan mengenai laporan bahawa kumpulan dari China mengaku tanggungjawab berhubung kehilangan pesawat itu dan kaitannya dengan dua pasport yang
tidak ada, dan dia bukan ejen. Sebenarnya mereka merupakan wakil daripada kementerian-kementerian yang merupakan berkepentingan di China dan juga daripada parti. Dan ini hasil daripada perbincangan kedua-dua Perdana Menteri China dan Malaysia 2 hari lepas pukul 6, dan perbincangan saya dengan beberapa pemimpin China malam semalam. Yes. Yes. The lady in front.
Sir, even from Reuters,
yes,
the reports that China was a little unhappy about your investigation so far. Do you have any comment on that?
Far from it. I've had a very long discussion with a number of leaders from the Chinese party and also from the ministries last night. And in fact, far from it. The ambassador has been making a lot of very positive statements, and he's been seeing firsthand what we have been doing. And basically, the task force is here really to assist at my request. Yes, over there.
I just would like to ask the
Sure.
update about the passport, the two passports,
Yes.
Italy and Australia.
Yes.
The real one was invoked already. Why the fake one was be able to use this time? Wasn't there any data link with the
I have been meeting up with the intelligence agencies, met up with the US intelligence yesterday. Today we've shared the information, both the biometric and the background information and the visuals that have been recorded in ke-3. And those information are now being digested by the relevant agencies, both local and international. So until we get more information, I will stop at that, because I do not want information that we reveal today will to affect the ongoing investigation by those agencies. Yeah.
There is this group called China Martyrs Brigade claiming responsibilities. Open letters were sent to the media in China. What are our stance on this? Are we taking investigation seriously?
We investigate all allegations, but like I said, our focus is really to locate the aircraft. And basically, all this information with the agencies that are working with us, this sort of information we can relay to the relevant agencies to get confirmation. I just do not want to be distracted, as I feel to everybody earlier, that unverified or false information will distract not only the ongoing operations, but it also affects the family members, and I think that is not fair.
Have the authorities seen the open letter?
Yes, and I don't think there is any sound ground to say it is true. But again, like I said, we have taken a stand from the beginning that we are not taking anything for granted. Yeah.
Any updates on the oil slicks?
No.
Ada pagi tadi, PC pagi tadi mengatakan pihak berkuasa akan hilang petunjuk dan petunjuk baru untuk meneruskan kehilangan pesawat. Adakah dengan pertemuan dengan delegasi dari China ni mendapat petunjuk baru?
Dengan China kita berhubung daripada awal lagi. Tapi sekarang ni ada satu pasukan khas yang ditempatkan di sini untuk membantu kita dalam 3 perkara yang saya sebutkan awal tadi. Dan 3 perkara itulah yang merupakan sesuatu yang saya akan tekankan dan memberi fokus. Kerana tidak ada gunanya kita bincang perkara-perkara lain kalau sekiranya pesawat itu tak dapat dikesan. Yes, hi.
ask about does news say that the Chinese government is taking over everything?
No.
Not only take care of
Well, far from it. In fact, they made a point today in our meetings with the relevant agencies, whether it's with MAS, whether it's with DCA, whether it's KLIA, or with our intelligence agencies and the military. They said that they're here only to assist. And I appreciate that because of our strong relationship that we have, not only with China, but with the US yesterday. And as you know, Singapore and Australia has deployed assets, and I'm pleased to inform you that even New Zealand today have come on board with deploying another Orion. So we have now 4 P3 Orions in the vicinity.
That was it. Will the passengers with the false identity, will the photos be released to the media?
Yes, it will, but I think in time, because we have done a study on the whole manifest of all the passengers concerned, and with the friends that are on board, I think we have the capacity to actually detail out every single aspect of those passengers involved. But like I said, this information must get to the relevant authorities, which it has. It's got to be digested. When the time comes, it will not affect the ongoing investigations. You guys will be the first to know.
Minister, with regards to the
ke-3 Thailand,
Yes.
saya nak tanya di antara kemalangan dengan sabotase, yang mana Datuk Sri fikir kata yang
Sehingga kita dapat jumpa pesawat itu susah untuk kita nak menyatakan bahawa ianya merupakan sabotaj atau kemalangan. Daripada awal lagi kita tidak tolak apa jua kemungkinan.
With regards to the search effort, with regards to the search effort, from what you said earlier, is Malaysia then taking the lead in terms of the coordination and the actual process? So Malaysia is leading.
We have been taking the lead from the beginning.
In
Yes.
every aspect of
Yes,
the
yes,
search.
yes. At the back.
Are you going to release the pictures or CCTV footage of the stolen passport passengers so that the media can help in getting feedback from the public to yours?
I have released these pictures to the intelligence agencies with time, in a very short period of time, then you can have the pictures.
Is the immigration department using?
Can you mention your name and your...
Oh, right, I'm Junpai from the Sun.
Right.
Right, is the immigration department using the Interpol list of stolen passports to cross-reference?
The immigration representative is not here, but we are working closely with them. I think the next press conference that we have later today, we will get the immigration people to be here.
On the 5 passengers that did not board the plane eventually,
Yeah.
is there any investigation being conducted?
Investigations are going on, but I don't have the information right now.
Minister Sri, CNBC, can you give us any information as to whether the Boeing technical assistance team have arrived here and are helping in the investigation?
Yes, they have arrived here. I'm going to meet them very soon to chart how can they help us and to together work out a program for the investigation if we find the aircraft. The question is, and the main thing is, we have to find an aircraft or parts of the aircraft so that we can initiate the accident investigation if it happens that way.
For the 5 passengers that were are you releasing their identities?
Sorry?
The 5 passengers who did not fly,
Yeah, like I said, it's a pending investigation.
still not revealing their identities?
Not yet. Hi. Tell you.
One request and a question. Is it possible to share the coordinates of the search area, the precise coordinates at some point, just so that for our photographic purposes? And the question is, as part of your investigation, are you looking into mental health background searches on the pilot, crew? Is that something that you've already looked into, and have you found that the pilot and the pilot?
Internationally, it's not something that I think the aviation industry are not familiar with. There have been incidents like this before, and the normal procedures, I believe, will look into the mental state of not only the pilots and whoever else is in the list of passengers. But on the coordinates, sorry?
Has that been done yet?
It's ongoing.
Yeah, the coordinates, we will issue a chart to show you the area of our search in the sea.
But I can share with you that today on the West Coast, we've extended and expanded the areas of search. But we'll do that later. Yeah.
Have the Ministry BCA confirmed the full flight itinerary of the 2 investors, whether it's one way or 2 ways?
One is the investigation, the other basically will do. Yes, that I think again will be looked at by the investigators dealing with the 2 passengers. Something that we unable to reveal it to you until they have done the investigation, or they will give us a report.
I know your concerns about the 2 individuals, but I've indicated to you that we are using international intelligence agencies. Just in a matter of 2 days, we've had the Americans and the Chinese here, and they only have access to the information, whether it's the biometric, the background, the mental condition, the gender, the date of birth, the fingerprints. Give them a bit of time to work with our intelligence agencies.
Channel News, please.
Yeah. Hi.
I think earlier there were reports today that this man in Kelantan saw a white light diving into the ocean off the coast of Kelantan, and he's made a report saying he thinks it might be the plane. RTM has also reported that fishing boats have been sent to the area.
I cannot verify that.
Minister,
Yes?
Are the two passport holder are Asian looking?
No, I don't. Not that I know of. But basically, like I said, it's too early to say one way or the other. And I know where you're getting that information from. Others may have more information on that matter. But like I said, on my watch, let us get all the facts together so that we will not speculate.
Is there a security lapse in terms of the Malaysia's
Until we find out what actually happened to the...
Did we check with Interpol in terms of the database whether those passports are actually...
Do you know how many passports that are reported missing to Interpol? I've been told nearly 40 million.
Sorry, Prime Minister say that the two passport holder is Asian. So, is it true? Or is it reported?
Yeah, I mean, you have to check with Bernama what their sources are, but you are talking to me, and I cannot verify that right now.
It reported the Home Minister.
I know, but you're talking with the Defence Minister and Acting Transport Minister, and I cannot verify that.
Have the security for all airports been heightened or increased?
We're not taking it as a security threat as yet.
Southern China Airlines ada berkolaborasi bersama dengan MAS untuk membawa penumpang pergi ke Beijing.
Memang ada.
Jadi dua pemegang pasport palsu tu dikatakan membeli tiket untuk Southern China Airlines. Buat sementara ini, adakah Southern China Airlines memberi apa-apa feedback kerana yang MAS menanggung semuanya? Nama MAS menanggung dan semuanya. Adakah Southern China Airlines memberi apa-apa?
Ini adalah masuk dalam investigation yang masih dijalankan.
Tapi benar dia dua pemegang pasport palsu itu membeli Southern China Airlines tiket.
Itu is part of the investigation. So,
Mr. Johari, let's go from the Straits Times Singapore.
Yeah.
There is an Australian report linking this incident to a conviction of Ops Mencari of admitting passengers with falsified passports on a flight to NZ 2 years ago. Does that have any link to this?
No.
Please address that.
It's completely different.
Okay, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next PC would be at 8 to 9.